Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do it's not gonna be a story time, just you know. I had a couple of questions about my father. I posted a picture of him right here. But yeah, so today is gonna be about that, and and disclaimer, I know probably some of my father's side watches my YouTube channel, but you gonna watch it and hear the truth, or you gonna click off and continue to live a lie. But right here on this channel, this one right here, what they say, Life with Kendra, yeah, it's gonna be truthful. So I'm finna give it to y'all, and I really don't care who feelings are hurt. I really don't care how this come off, but this is just gonna be what it be, and I'm gonna leave it alone after that. So my father's name is Christopher Gabriel, and he was born October 1st, 1972, I think it's 1972, I don't know. Anyway, let me get it right. Let me have to sit up when I'm talking to y'all. Okay, so anyway, so back when I was little, like, you have them part-time fathers. So my father was kind of part-time when I was coming up. But then as I got older, it like part-time turned into no time, turned into I don't even talk to him at all. But anyway, so right here, back to this man. But anyway, so he used to like come in my life, like when him and his wife would fall out, he used to come because how do I explain this without being so mean? Okay, I don't care, y'all, because it's gonna come off mean. Don't take it the wrong way, but it's gonna come out, it's gonna sound bad and come off mean. So my cousin used to live around the corner from my grandma's house that raised me or whatever, and every time my daddy and his wife would break up, he would always go around there, and he would always come around to my granny house. Like, y'all, one time he came around to my granny house, I'll never forget. I was in the 10th grade, and he came around there, and believe it or not, my grandparents didn't even want to tell me. They was just like, you're not breaking her heart again. But he was like, he wanted to apologize, because that's what he did. He apologized. He did not apologize to me, y'all. He lied. So he came right there in his little green Cadillac, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to be a better father. I told y'all in the beginning it was going to be a power line. So anyways, I was like, as growing up, I didn't care. So, years go by, like, I don't see him no more. I don't hear from him no more. He just ghosts me. Like, just boop. Out my life. So then, so after he ghosted me, y'all, I used to call my grandma, which is his mama, and I used to be like, Granny, have you heard from my daddy? Have you heard from my daddy? Like, I got tired of asking her so much, because she tells me all the time, like, she never hear from him and this and that. So I don't know, but when she tells me this, it's like, well, then what's making you not reach out to your own mama? But it's neither here or there. When my grandma tell me that, I just be like, okay. Eventually I just stopped asking her, because she didn't have contact with him, So like, okay. So by that time, I'm a senior, whatever. So my mama did come across his ex-wife, Cashapp. And my mama, she gave my mama the address, because that girl was crazy, y'all. She was crazy. So she gave my mama the address. My mama took my graduation invitation over there and put it in his mailbox to see if he would come. Y'all, he didn't even have the decency to come to my graduation. He didn't even have the decency to come to my graduation. So then his wife, y'all, let me tell y'all one thing about it. The people that's in my life right now, look at me while we talking. The people that's in my life right now, I don't even have to say their name. If they watching this video, they know who they are. They taught me a lot of stuff, including my man, taught me a lot of stuff. Like, if I've never met a family that put you on game, I got family that will tell me and let me know when something not being done right. Y'all. So my daddy's wife, I don't got no picture of her. I don't got a picture of her to show y'all. But if I did, I would put it on the screen. But anyway, my daddy's wife, she got to using my name and this and that. Like, she was literally, y'all, she was stealing. She should be in jail for fraud. She was steal my social security, my identity. Like, it's crazy. I went to try to open a bank before, and literally, it was like, ma'am, you already got to open an account with us. I ain't never had no bank account. Literally, this lady had a whole bank account open. The man printed out her picture and everything. Why? Like, why? So, I was like, okay, whatever. It really blows me because for somebody, because if she do end up watching this video, because they will, because I will get big. You did me dirty, but your day will come. Remember that. Your day will come. But anyway, back to the basics, what I was telling you. So anyway, y'all asked for this. Now, don't be mad because I'm being rude about it, but y'all asked for this. So then, my brother passed away. My brother. Mind you, my godmother and my mother tell me this story all the time. They always say, your daddy brought you over here when you were a newborn and said, make sure y'all take care of Kendra. My brother, which is the one that passed away, and my sister Tata, and so Sean and Tasia and my Englander was like, they all agreed to take care of me. Y'all, when my brother passed away, this man didn't even have the decency to come to his funeral. This man used to... This man that you don't want to come to his funeral, you chose to not come to his funeral because of your wife. Okay? This man took on your role as a father. Y'all, literally, I could call my brother and be like, oh, I need school supply. He will be at my granny front porch with a whole bunch of school supply. Oh, I need a backpack for school. He would literally be there with a backpack. Oh, I need this. He will, every time I call him, I got what I asked for. Whether it was the same night or the next day. But I always got it either the same night or the next day. Let me tell you something. This man didn't even have the decency to come to my brother's funeral. He just kept prolonging everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I have a picture where I took my grandmother. I would post it, but I don't know if she want her picture posted all over the internet. So I'm not going to post it. Yeah, I'm not going to post it. But I took a picture of my grandmother at that funeral. And like I looked at her and then like my godmother, because y'all, my godmother looked at my godmother asked my grandma how she talked to my daddy. And my grandma's response to her was, well, have you heard from him? Or something like that. I think that's how that went. Y'all. But still, you know, for one, I don't, like, y'all, I'm not here trying to be mean when I say this, but I really don't care. Like, as you get older, you start not to care no more. Like, sometimes I just look and be like, oh, well, that's you lost. I didn't lose anything. If anything, I gained. But you the one lost because you lost all the good times you could have had if you missed out on so much. You missed out on my graduation. You missed out on What else you missed? You missed out on my engagement. You missed out on meeting my wonderful man. You missed out on just life in general. If I have kids right now today, you miss out on their life because the way you treat me. Because I refuse, and I'm not being mean when I say this, but I refuse to let my kids be done the same way I was done. You know, y'all, this man is crazy. Like, one time he seen me eat my mama and my sisters on the freeway, and this is when my niece was just a bitty baby. She was a little bitty baby. And it was him, his wife, and his kids in the back seat. And I was like, Mama, there go Tish. Because I don't like her. So anything to tell my mama. I would tell my mama in a heartbeat. So I was like, Mama, there go Tish. And yeah, I put this on everything I love. He threw a cup at my mama car. I literally, like, y'all dislike my mama so bad. But let me tell you something. Let me put it this way. I don't give a damn how much I dislike my mama. She didn't make me by herself. So at the end of the day, I don't care how nobody feel about this video. I don't care if y'all ever talk to me again. Because I don't care. But what we not finna do is, you know, because one thing and two things for sure, I don't need you. And I really don't care to talk to y'all. Honestly. Like, y'all, I feel like you not being in my life, or people that came in my life and left my life, I feel like God was just throwing y'all. He was showing me, like, look at these people I'm putting in your life. You don't need these type of people in your life. And he finally sent me someone that helps me. He finally sent me someone that loves me no matter how much. Because couples not perfect. We are not perfect. But one thing about it, one thing and two for sure, I have a strong support system. Stronger than ever. But believe it or not, with this YouTube channel, most of y'all don't see it, but y'all think I'm just coming up with these video ideas by myself? No, ma'am. I have a support team behind me. I have a strong support team. Babe, my man give me ideas. There's stuff, okay, before people start doing that hot noodle package with the hot sauce on the chicken, Jordan told me to do that. Like, he's my support system. Believe it or not, he's my support system. He's my husband. He's everything you could think of to me. You know? So at this point, this is why I say watch. And my mama somebody should have told my mama this, but, you know, things happen in life. You need to watch, girls. I don't care how much a man tell you he love you. I don't care how much a man tell you, oh, let's have a baby. We're going to be great parents. You watch who you have kids with. Because, yeah, I see so many young girls go through it today. They have a child with this man, and as soon as they break up with this man, he ghosts them. He don't do nothing for the child. Watch who y'all lay down and have kids with. Me, I don't have to have that problem, because I know today, if I come up pregnant today, right now today, I have a great baby father. I ain't even got to question Jordan when it comes to his child. You know why? Because where I'm lacking, he gonna pick me up. Where I don't have my, if I can't get it for my daughter, I know for a fact he gonna get it for her. If I can't get it for my son, I know for a fact he gonna do whatever it takes for his baby. Like, period. Like, there's not gonna be a Christmas that go by that our child don't have nothing. There's not gonna be a birthday that goes by that our child, cause me, like, I not always, y'all know why I always tell Jordan, I always say, if we end up having a child and we so happen to break up, baby, at the end of the day, I don't have no worries about him. I would never have to put him on child support. I would never have to be one of them ratchet baby mamas that you gotta come here. No, ma'am, because I know for anything, Jordan gonna make sure his child is straight. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, just watch who y'all have kids with, because some of these men is just not, they mentally unstable. They feel like they gotta be with you to be in their child life, and that's not true. A child, let me tell you one thing I do know. A child need both parents in their life. They need a strong mother and a strong father. You're not gonna get that with just a mother. There's some things a woman can teach her son, and there's some things she just can't teach her son that the father can teach the son. So I always remember, a child need both parents, and watch who y'all sleep with. And fellas too, this not only for women, because I know some women out there that are just Lulu in the head. But fellas, watch who y'all have kids with. Y'all got some women out there to put y'all on child support quicker than you can say 2, 3, 4. Like, there's some women out here would just be like, there's some women out here that just be like, oh, you can't see your kid if we not together. Girl, get off that pettiness. Because at the end of the day, if a man want to be there for his daughter or his son, let him. Don't ever take that from a man. And man, please, if a woman comes to you about their daughter, and I'm sorry to get off subject, but this is how I be feeling sometimes, and I just want to get it out. But y'all, like, women, like, if a man want to take care of their kid, let them take care of their kid, and vice versa. If a woman, call you and ask you for something, don't always think she need that money to go get her hair and nails done. Because even though, it's some women out here that keep their hair and nails done, but it don't be with that child support check. It be with the hard-earned money they work for, But then again, you got some women out here that'll do that. Like, a kid need both parents. And y'all, this is another thing I always tell my man. I tell him this faithfully. I never put you on child support. You know why I would never put him on child support? Regardless if we break up and, I'll never put him on child support, because I would never want my child in the system. No type of system. Child support system. No system. And 2, I can get more out of you by just calling you, hey, I don't have no money. Your baby needs some Pampers. Can you bring me some Pampers? Because I know one thing, and 2 for sure, Jordan gonna make sure I got it. He gonna make sure I got it. If you can't get a man that make sure that you and your child are straight by all times, no. And let me tell you this, one thing about this too, ladies, and this goes to my fellas too. That's why it's being responsible to date somebody before you have a child with them. Because how they act when they date you, just imagine if they was your baby mama. How that dude act while he dating you, just imagine if he was your baby daddy. It becomes 10 times worse. So if she's, let's say, if she already yelling at you, cursing you out, and talking to you crazy, not respecting you, that's not the type of baby mama you want. Because when you make her your baby mama, it's going to be 10 times worse. If he already cheating on you, disrespecting you, being with other women, in and out, keep breaking up every day, that is not who you need to have a baby with. And you just need to... Ladies, just watch who y'all lay down and have kids with. Fellas, watch who y'all lay down and have kids with. Because, it's just sad. Like, I'm stronger than what people give me credit for. Like, for a girl that's never had a stable father, my only stable father was my grandfather and my brother. Them the only 2 people that I could call on. Only 2 people I could call on if I needed something. When I was in school, they ran to my rescue. Then I got grown. You know how many, let me tell you something. You know what I looked for when I found Jordan? I look for 3 things. Protection, somebody to protect me and is going to stand up for me. Somebody to make me feel safe. And somebody to love me unconditionally. And he did all 3. And my grandfather is the one who taught me that. My brother is the one who told me, make sure you find somebody that can always protect you and keep you safe. Make sure you find somebody that's going to love you unconditionally. I'm telling you, when I started talking to Jordan, when I slid in his DMs or whatever, and we start talking over the phone, you can just tell him coming off to you, he was a sweet person. Him, like, y'all should, I wish I could, like, go back and rewind to, like, some of our conversations back then. Jordan is so sweet. Even now, he's still sweet. But, like, Jordan is real protective. When I met Jordan in person on my 18th birthday and I moved in with him, no matter what I did to that man made sure I was protective. He made sure I was safe. And he loved me no matter what nobody said about me. No matter what nobody called me. And that's why we stayed together 8 years. That's why we still together. And that's why we're going to be together forever. Because that man loves me unconditionally. And your child look for things like the way how I see it is like the way you bring your child up is the way, that's what your child gonna look for in a man. If your boyfriend drinking every night and cussing you out and talking to you like a dog, guess what your daughter gonna go look for? She gonna go look for somebody that's talking to her crazy, treating her like a dog. But see, I had strong people around me. My grandma and papa was together 44 years before both of them went to heaven. And they taught me no matter what you go through, you stick by your husband's side. And no matter what me and Jordan go through, good, bad, or sad, I sticks by his side just like he sticks like by my side. In Jordan's song, in his intro, or in my intro, his song that he made, he was like, "Tell Kay I'ma hold her down because she my rib and I'm her spine." And that's the like truest shit. That's like some true shit. True. I'm his rib, he my spine. We need each other. We lean on each other. We come to each other. So it's all about that, y'all. But yeah, this was just a video. People was just asking me because I guess they had been watching Beyond Scared Straight. And they seen that my mama said that my father never been in my life. So they wanted me to follow up on it. I followed up on it. And if I could just help one person out, you know, that makes my day. If I can make one person choose better in life, then that just brightens my day. So, you know, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and blessing.